You blink and it's the 17th of November. Welcome. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso on S3. I'm Zoe Brown. And you know, we are super excited because where the beat of Mzansi's heart meets the pulse of entertainment, that is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Today, we will be sitting down with Leslie Mofokeng to scoop up the latest on what the summer 2023 has in store for all of us. And then we'll also take you into the ring at Kevin Larina's boxing clinic, where he is training the next generation of MFA champs. Keeping us entertained this Friday is Una Rams, who will be taking the stage. And also, don't miss our chat with SAMA nominee Brendan Praise, who's here to share his incredible journey. And then also what's happening here. Let's get the show started. I'm not alone. I have to say good morning to my partner in crime. Good morning, Raul de Mornay.
Thank you so much, Zoe. Good morning to you, Mzansi. Yes, it is officially Friday. Bring on the energy of the weekend and everything else that is present right now this morning. And that's, of course, us and you for watching. So thank you for making the right choice this morning. Of course, we're diving into a conversation with you, always wanting to know from you how you're doing. And more importantly, for this morning's Happy Friday check-in, of course, we want to find out from you, if you had a soundtrack to the weekend, what song would it be? And you can share it with a voice note at 063-408-8863. Don't forget to use the hashtag Expresso. I'm trying to think what would be my weekend soundtrack. I'm thinking something like Benwood Chola, Means to an End, the Thorn Miller remix. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go check it out right now. But what else you can check out right now, of course, is Zoe. She's standing by with official duties. So let's get straight into it.
Thank you, Raul. Let's start off with your national headlines. President Cyril Ramaphosa says South Africa has submitted a referral to the International Criminal Court to investigate Israel's attacks on Gaza. The president was briefing the media in Qatar after discussions with Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. He again called for a ceasefire. Qatar is mediating with the release of hostages taken by Hamas on the 7th of October when its soldiers entered Israel, killing over 1,000 people. Israel has retaliated with a massive military operation aiming to eliminate Hamas. And the founder of the humanitarian organization Gift of the Givers, Dr. Imtiaz Suleiman, says the group's head of office, who died in Gaza, had staffed his office since 2013. Ahmed Abbasi and his brother were killed in an attack. Suleiman says Abbasi was responsible for several projects, including care of the sick, orphans and widows. He described Abbasi as a kind, gentle, warm human being. Suleiman said the organization fully supports President Cyril Ramaphosa's decision to ask the International Criminal Court to probe war crimes charges against Israel. And moving to news abroad, Kenyan police have arrested 8 people they accuse of being involved in a colossal scam, which they say involves some $439 trillion. The figure has raised eyebrows as it's nearly 200 times the total value of US dollar in global circulation. The authorities said the suspects had claimed to be transporting cash from Togo to Dubai and needed facilitation from 2 Dutch citizens. Many questions the figure the police have given, but it was reportedly provided by officials in the Netherlands who are yet to comment on the matter. And Britain's new foreign minister and former prime minister, David Cameron, has held talks with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. It was his first foreign work visit since he was appointed to the post on Monday. Zelensky posted a video on social media in which Cameron says it's important to emphasize Britain's support for Ukraine. Cameron says Britain will continue with its moral, diplomatic and military support and encourage its allies to maintain support for Ukraine. And bringing it back home, Springbok rugby star Oxen Che has received the highest honor from the Barolong Bu Seleka traditional community in Tabanchu near Bloemfontein, where he spent his childhood. Queen Nkosi Moraka bestowed the honor on Che during a homecoming ceremony. fans say Nche's contributions were instrumental in propelling the Springboks to victory, especially against England. He received the title of Honor of the Nation, awarded only to, and I quote, esteemed individuals who stand out for exceptional achievements and have served the nation and interests of the country. Nche is the first recipient of this award. Well, on that very high note, that's where I leave your morning headlines. Let's take a first look at your sport with Ryle.
Thank you so much, Zoe. For now, though, let's dive into the world of sport. Unfortunately, nothing great to report on from last night's game. A lot of us had high hopes, but when we dive into the Cricket World Cup, the Proteas faced continued disappointment in the World Cup semi-finals at Eden Gardens yesterday, losing to Australia by 3 wickets with 2.4 overs left. Now, despite David Miller's heroic century and a competitive total of 212, Australia achieved a victory. Now, Australia's strong start at 60 for the loss of none in 6 overs was met with resilient bowling from our boys, leading to a riveting finish. But in the end, Mitchell Starc and captain Pat Cummins held their nerve, guiding Australia to a win with 215 runs for 7 in 47.2 overs. Now, Australia advances to the finals against unbeaten hosts India in Ahmedabad on Sunday. They're all taking place for the entire day, so good luck to the finalists, and again, unfortunate for our Proteas. But moving over to rugby news right now, and former Wallabies captain Mitchell Hooper, with 125 test appearances, has officially switched from 15-man format to rugby sevens. Now, his decision is driven by the opportunity to compete in the 2024 Paris Olympics. Now, Hooper faced exclusion from the Wallabies under coach Eddie Jones before the disappointing World Cup in France. Now, contemplating options like a move overseas or retirement, he now embraces World Rugby's revamped 7 series for 2024. Now, Hooper anticipates making his debut in Perth, aiming to secure a spot in the Australian squad, targeting Olympic gold next year. Well, sticking to rugby news and a strategic move, Bulls coach Jake White has reshaped his lineup for today's United Rugby Championship clash against Edinburgh. Now, with a focus on player management, White's liberal changes aim to keep the team fresh and hungry. Now, last week's alterations, including a powerful bench impact against Cardiff, have proven effective. Now, the backline remains unchanged, while key players return to the starting pack. Now, Marcel Coetzee leads from the flank in a pack with 7 changes, and the Bulls face Edinburgh tonight, with Lions battling Ulster. Now, tomorrow, Sharks meet Connacht, and then the Stormers challenge Munster. So good luck to all the teams taking place this weekend. Well, moving over to our last report when it comes to sport, and that's with tennis. And Jannik Sinner made history on Thursday as the first Italian to reach the ATP finals, last 4 after Novak Djokovic defeated Hubert Hurkacz 7-6, 7-1, and 4-6 and 6-1, with the world number 4 Sinner securing at least 2nd place in the green group. Now, Djokovic, despite the 2nd win, faces uncertainty on semi-final qualification, and this is contingent on Sinner's final match against Holger Rune. Now, there's speculation that Sinner might intentionally lose against Rune, denying Djokovic a chance at a record-breaking 7th finals title. Well, that's all the news I have for you when it comes to sport. We're going to dive into more of the Cricket World Cup action and what went down with the Proteas and Australia. But for now, though, let's dive into all things weather.
Thank you, Ryle. Well, let's start off with the SA Weather Service. They have issued several warnings for severe thunderstorms in various provinces today. A yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorms with strong damaging winds, hail and heavy downpours expected over the northwest of Gauteng, the Highveld and the escarpment areas of Mpumalanga, the extreme northeastern parts of the Free State and the western half of KwaZulu-Natal. A yellow level 1 warning for severe thunderstorms expected in places over the eastern half of the Eastern Cape, except Buffalo City. The heat wave currently experiencing in parts of the Eastern Cape will last until tomorrow. And lastly, the Weather Service has also again warned of extremely high fire danger conditions over the Kaima and the Karoo Hoogland local municipalities of the Northern Cape and Beaufort West local municipalities of the Western Cape. On that note, let's take a look at your sunrise view for our 6 o'clock update. This one was sent in by Poppy Swart from KZN, and this is what Poppy had to say. What a lovely morning as you see the sunrise over the ocean. Well, if you would love to share your view with us, do so on our WhatsApp line. That number is 063 408 8863. Let's take a look at your temperatures.
The light, sorry, yes, the light. Right about now, it is, of course, that day where we get to celebrate the fact that the weekend is in the building. And, of course, you know we're coming to you live from Johannesburg, and it is one of my favorite things because we get to do this together. And coming up on the show, you need to get ready because we are going to be celebrating the fact that the summers are coming up tomorrow. We've been waiting all year, and I absolutely love it. But then we're also going to be debriefing the cricket. Yeah, the not so great result that happened yesterday. Make sure you stick around because your Feel Good Breakfast Show continues right here on S3.
Bespoke. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Friday couldn't get any better, but unfortunately for the Proteas, things took a little bit of a turn last night. Yes, their dreams took a hit in a gripping semi-final against Australia. And despite David Miller's remarkable century, they fell short. Now, Australia advances to the final against unbeaten hosts India on November the 19th, and the Proteas face introspection on their strategies and the challenges ahead. Contemplating their future.
Their strategy will be a lot more easier, in the way they've played in this tournament. They've bullied teams around and they've beaten everyone. So, but I still believe that because of the, the experience that Australia has in playing in World Cups, and whether it's a T20 World Cup, an ICC Championship trophy, or the World Cup, they can never be written off.
All right, so who are you calling it for the final? Who's taking the trophy?
I said this a couple of weeks ago already, that the way India's playing, that they look like the favourites to win this World Cup, and I think they should. They should be winning the World Cup.
Yeah, well, Vince Barnes, thank you so much for coming through, man. It's always a pleasure chatting to you, having you in your studio, and I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you have fun watching the finals too, and like you said, it's anybody's game. I hope you are ready for it, Mzansi, to dive into all the action of the Cricket World Cup, and of course, backing both teams and hoping that it's just going to be a spectacular event.
Thank you, Raul. Well, listen, in a world where the simple joy of play holds the power to shape childhoods, Safripol's Share a Gift, Share a Smile campaign emerges as a beacon of compassion, focused not just on donating toys, but also on weaving a tapestry for safety, security, and love. This initiative delicately threads the fabric of a brighter future for the children in our care. Let's take a closer look.
Toys are essential companions in a child's journey, providing joy and wonder. Sadly, many children miss out on this experience. The Share a Gift, Share a Smile 2023 Safripol Toy Campaign, in partnership with the Angel Network and Toy Kingdom, is rewriting this narrative. Today, I'm here at their warehouse in Cape Town to unravel the magic behind this year's campaign.
Shan, great to be connecting with you on the back end of what you do. I know we haven't put you on camera before, but I'm so glad that I can connect with you because I know you've been a part of this journey for a long time. Maybe a good place to start is with what's going to be going down today. I expect this is the quiet before the storm and things are going to get busy.
All the toys that have been collected at various locations throughout the Western Cape have gathered here in one location, and today a whole lot of volunteers have given of their free time and their big hearts are coming here to help us sort through these toys and make sure that they're in good condition to be repurposed to underprivileged children by our NPO partner, the Angel Network. We also have a section where we put broken toys that can be repaired or sewn or washed, and that actually goes to the Lions organisation in South Africa, and they sew those for us via old age homes. And then the balance is recycled, and we have various partners who do wonderful things with that recycling. They make new things. So it's quite a process. It's chaos, and then it's suddenly calm.
I'm a parent of 2 young kids, so I know the power of a toy. But why are you here today? Why did you want to get stuck in?
To bring joy to a kid's life. I mean, they love toys. It's like a new gift for them, especially when they see something new. They get excited. I'm here to help them make dreams come true also.
If you think back to the kind of kid that you were, when you look at these things, what do you think you would have picked, loved the most out of the toys that you've seen?
I would pick a puzzle. If one kid received this puzzle, it will be like, yeah, it would be amazing. It would be amazing, and really will be very happy, actually.
Every child, regardless of their background, their circumstances in life, deserves to plug into the growth and development, and most importantly, the joy that a simple toy can bring. I know this is your day job. You are in this space every single day. Talk me through CBD Helping Hand. Break down the work that you do.
Okay, CBD Helping Hands is the feeding scheme. We have 9 soup kitchens, and we do the workshops for our community. And from the workshops, they take those things that they make and they sell it to sustain themselves.
Charlene, when you arrive at these moments, I know you do this every day, how does that make you feel when you see this activity around you?
Makes me feel great because this is how we birth what we're going to do the 16th of December, because they create that whole year. And then when they come to the feeding scheme, they ask me, Auntie, when is going to happen, what's going to happen, and things like that. So the 16th of December is a big day. So long they get something, they're very happy.
From the lovely hustle and bustle of these humble beginnings, to date, over 100 NPOs, drop-in centers, ECDs, all doing critical work, have received donations. In some areas where children will never have received a gift, a present, a toy in their entire lives. This is love in action.
We donated soft toys to police stations in Durban, and the reason for that is children that are coming in that have been abused or assaulted are given a teddy to comfort them during their statements, and generally that teddy is then taken away because they don't have a lot of toys to go around. So we've donated them so that those children can actually take those toys away with them and give them comfort following that horrible experience. We had a Christmas party that we hosted last year as well, and there was a 13-year-old boy that came up to us afterwards in tears and thanked us profusely for the toy he'd received because he'd never received a gift in his life. Every year it just gets more and more impactful, I believe, and considering the year we've had, a toy brings them some joy and some comfort.
So the Angel Network is really there for me. Whatever, floods, fires, whatever you need, they're there for you. Safripol also, it's giving a different part to me because I can, at the end of the year, every end of the year, the 16th of December, when it comes to that day, they put on their best clothes, their dancing shoes, and they act totally different.
Safripol's positioning around this, you know, it's so beautifully tied in because they are focused on educating people about reusing, repurposing and recycling and rethinking. So when someone has a toy now and their child has outgrown it, it's still in great condition, they don't know where to take that. So this is a solution for them to think, okay, where can it bring more joy? It is happening in Gauteng, KZN and the Western Cape. However, the toys reach the entire country via our wonderful partner. They get it to all sorts of far outlying regions. Toy Kingdom is our partner in retail malls, and we every year endeavour to just grow and grow as much as we can.
Go and look at your child's toys, then head over to your closest Toy Kingdom or other participating drop-off points, and that's from the 1st of November up until the 15th of January. You've got a nice window. Go and donate your presents, donate those toys, and if you want to find out more, you can always go to safripol.com. And that's another 2 very full bags of beautiful toys ready to be shipped. I know I get to experience these sorts of moments quite a lot in this work. Today has landed differently. I think I get it. I'm starting to see the bigger picture. Now it's up to us to rally behind Safripol and their amazing network and do more, create more of these magical moments, and in so doing, empower this network. Share a gift, share a smile, share a toy.
Oh, well, listen, what an incredible initiative. And it's so important that kids remain children. And yes, if you have a spare gift and you'd love to donate one, please do so. Well, we have a lot coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Zanele, what else is coming up?
Thank you, beautiful Zoe. Oh my goodness, it is a Feel Good Friday here in Johannesburg because we have got another Grammy Award-winning artist in the studio. Yes, it is somebody that I absolutely love because he's not just super creative, but he's also somebody who continues to show young people that every single dream you have is possible. I am talking about Una Rams, baby. He's going to be taking over the stage, and it's going to be absolutely electrifying. But I am also super excited to know, guys, what is happening that side? Zoe and Raul, what are you up to, huh?
Oh, well, listen, we're super excited for that performance, but also we've got a bit of a lyric match to get through between the two of us.
I've got to go
get very competitive.
I've got to go up against Zoe again. Mzansi, come through, give me all that winning energy. I'm going to need it, and sit tight because it's time for some revenge against this one.
I'll try. Be nice.
If your cooking makes you proud, then you might be Mzansi's next cooking star.
to be a part of Color Your Plate with Koo on SABC2. Show us how a healthier you starts with you and your tasty plate. Take a video of yourself creating a colorful meal and tell us why you should be Mzansi's next cooking star. WhatsApp your entry to 072-741-5357 and you could be on the new season. Plus, stand to win your share of prizes valued at 500,000 Rand. Color Your Plate with Koo.
Love me, tell me that you want me, baby. Come and put it on me, love me.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show. It's Expresso on S3. Now, the prestigious South African Music Awards, also known as the SAMAs, they are back for another annual music extravaganza. Now, we have SAMA spokesperson Leslie Mofokeng here to join us to unpack what to expect. And it's super exciting because the SAMAs are on its 29th edition. If you look online, you see the 17th of November and the 18th of November. What is happening today?
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me. It's a feel-good morning for us also at the SAMA. We can't wait to get started. So we've got breaking news. The fact that night one, as we know it as an event, won't be happening this year. Instead, we'll be announcing the winners this afternoon at 1 o'clock on our YouTube channel.
Okay.
So I'm calling all South Africans, all the nominees, everyone who's interested to watch and catch the winners as we announce them this afternoon at 1 o'clock on our YouTube channel, South African Music Awards.
And then tomorrow, is that the big night?
The big night is the broadcast live on SABC1 from 8 o'clock. It's part of the Africa Fest. So it's a festival that is happening at the Sunbed Arena at Main Lane Main in Pretoria. And as part of that, the SAMAs will be taking place. We'll be handing out these trophies to our deserving winners. I also must say that we're going to have the red carpet. We're going to start rolling it out at 4 o'clock, and it will be streamed on our YouTube channel. And we look forward to everyone tuning in and excited about the outfits.
Yes.
The theme, the dress theme, or the dress code is Summer Fresh.
Ooh.
And that is summer as in South African Music Awards. But it can also be summer as the season. So interpret it how you like it. This is my idea of Summer Fresh. I think I look fresh.
You do look fresh. I have to say, I'm very impressed. But you guys have had a busy couple of weeks because firstly, it was supposed to be hosted in Durban. Now it's taking place in Pretoria. What goes into putting the SAMAs together?
This has been a very difficult year. This has been an extraordinary year. Everything. It's summer unusual. I think that the message in there is that in adversity, you find a chance to innovate and to be creative and tap into ingenuity. And this is what has happened. We teamed up with Africa Fest and we managed to secure the date and make sure that the summer still happen on the 18th. We didn't have to postpone.
Yeah.
That's a real huge achievement, really. And it was nifty footwork involved there and crafty negotiations and everything. But we managed to pull it together. And it's going to be happening as this offering that's going to excite music lovers. And obviously, bring Pretoria to a standstill, I can guarantee you, with all the performers. We've got everyone from Makadzi to Babi Cooper to Kamompela, Something Soweto. And we also have our own lineup. And we're looking forward to seeing our hosts, by the way, DJ Sebi from Metro FM and Nomalanga Shozi as the main host driving the event. We're really, really excited about tonight, about tomorrow. And we urge South Africans to come, buy tickets, go to CompuTicket and get tickets, or watch on SABC1 Live. It's going to be epic.
Oh, listen, you are getting us so excited. I mean, your hosts are fantastic. And of course, we also are looking forward to this International Achievement Award. Wouter Kellerman, Zex Pantwini, and Nomtebo. They are Nomtebo Zikode. They are nominated for the SAMA 29 International Achievement Honorees. Yeah. What does that award mean? What does that mean?
So the award, you don't get nominated for it. You get it's an honor. It's a presented. You're a recipient of the International Achievement, and it really is recognition of your work on an international stage. You know that they won the Grammy Award this year for that song Bayete, and it's a celebration of that. And it really is about South Africa taking over the world. And I know this has been a theme this year. In fact, for the past 5 years, I would say, South Africans have really been claiming their space on the international stage. And this is one of those moments where we say that well done to this trio for this beautiful music they've created and the Grammy that they earned. Nomcebo already, has taken the world with Jerusalem. Wouter Kellerman has done so much for this industry that we don't talk about, not only as a solo act, but for other acts, groups that he has taken to the world, to America and everywhere else. And he's the brains behind Bayete and Zex Bantwini, who we love and so much respect as a dance act, as a dance musician, but also as a contributor to this industry. So we look forward to honoring these amazing, amazing artists.
Oh, listen, it's going to be a night to remember. Leslie, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
And one of the biggest nights in local music and entertainment, the SAMAs 29 will be broadcast live on SABC1. That's tomorrow, Saturday at 8 p.m. And don't miss their YouTube channel today at 1 p.m. to see all of the winners.
I love that this morning we are just celebrating music, and I don't think there's any better way to do it unless you've got excellent artists in the house. And this is why today we're here with somebody who is not just a Grammy Award winner, no. He is also a software engineer, a producer. He is also an artist who continues to push the margin, and you can't help but respect him because when it comes to creativity, he takes it to the top. Limpopo born king is in the building. I'm talking about Una Rams.
Yeah.
Una, how are you?
I'm doing amazing, if I could say so myself. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Of course, you're doing amazing. You were literally right here yesterday, all in the name of Nostalgia Ultra. And I need to ask you, it was a sci-fi experience with Samsung. Tell us about it, because, we weren't here. Take us through it.
So essentially, the idea was to get the closest people to me, an intimate crowd, to come and experience the new music I've created alongside the team in a beautiful setting. And Samsung was a brilliant partner for it.
Yeah.
They really elevated the experience, yeah.
Congratulations, because that's not an easy thing to do, especially when it comes to the music industry, and I think it's really, really huge. But let's talk about Nostalgia Ultra, because you're quite the tech guy. What is it? What does it do? What do people need to know?
So, Nostalgia Ultra is essentially a concept we came up with just to tickle, the childhood memories people have and take them back to a time where things were simpler.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And are you talking about the times when you had Tamagotchis and things like that?
Yes.
Yes, I love that. And I think that everybody always loves that nostalgia because it kind of makes you feel like you're at home, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
When we talk about, though, you and getting into, absolutely everything when it comes to Samsung, speak about the collaboration, Una, because not everyone is collaborating with Samsung. What did you do right and how did it come about?
I'd say things fell into the right place at the right time. Because we had a conversation about collaborating on something else. And when that didn't work out, the team was just like, you know what, let's stay in touch and see what could work. And, you know, lo and behold, here we are.
Here we are. I love it. And Una, you're going to be blessing us with some tracks today, which I'm very, very excited about. But I do need to ask you really quickly because you're a Grammy Award winner. You know what I mean? So when you go home, do you wash dishes there? Because I wouldn't. I'd be like, guys, I'm a Grammy Award winner.
My mom asks me what a Grammy is.
Oh, my goodness.
Those dishes
They get washed. I love that. Una, you're going to be giving us SOS. Are you ready for us?
I'm so ready.
We are so ready for you. Take it away, sir.
Touch me, come and do what I'm around me, love me, tell me that you want me, baby, come and put it on me, love me, yeah, touch me, come and do what I'm around me, love me, tell me that you want me, baby, come and put it on me, love me, yeah. It's you, me, and this song. We're playing all night long. You're what I'm snacking on. I like it sushi, like it raw. I'm about to give it all, and you gon' get it. Right till the wheels fall out. Don't know her limit. She likes to get naughty, and she do it what her man say. Yeah. Clothes off and she's bodies, and she do me like a laundry. Come back, my baby, touch me, come and do what I'm around me, love me, tell me that you want me, baby, come and put it on me, love me, yeah, touch me, come and do what I'm around me, love me, tell me that you want me, baby, come and put it on me, love me.
Oh my goodness, what a king. Una, listen, when it comes to talent, babes, you are not short of it at all. But this is why you need to stick around, because Una is still going to be giving us some more beautiful tunes right here on Expresso. And there's a whole lot more on the way. And trust me, when I tell you that you're at the right place to wake up just right on your Feel Good Breakfast show. We'll be back after this.
Big hits and big wins are coming your way this Cricket World Cup. Bet 50 Rand or more on any game at World Sports Betting and you could win your share of over 3 million Rand with our instant scratch and win promotion. Watch all 48 games live on WSB TV and bet on hundreds of markets, including match winner, batsman runs, next wicket, and so much more. Don't miss a single ball. World Sports Betting. Cricket at its best.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso on S3. Let's quickly catch up with those morning headlines. 2 landmark clinical trials have shown that an antibiotic can prevent multi-drug resistant tuberculosis, known as MDR-TB, in both children and adults. Researchers from the Desmond Tutu TB Center at Stellenbosch University have announced in Paris that the drug levofloxacin, given once daily to children over 6 months, was extremely safe. In the trial, 453 children who had been exposed to an adult with MDR-TB in their household were given levofloxacin. Only 5 developed the disease. The trial also found that levofloxacin reduced the risk of adults and adolescents catching the disease by 45%. And President Cyril Ramaphosa says South Africa has submitted a referral to the International Criminal Court to investigate Israel's attacks on Gaza. The president was briefing the media in Qatar after discussions with Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. He again called for a ceasefire. Qatar is mediating for the release of hostages taken by Hamas on the 7th of October when its soldiers entered Israel, killing over 1,000 people. Israel has retaliated with a massive military operation aiming to eliminate Hamas. And US President Joe Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping have described their 4-hour meeting in San Francisco as constructive. Xi's visit to America is part of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit, APEC. He and Biden agreed on greater military cooperation. Regarding Gaza, Biden requested Xi to tell Iran to refrain from any provocative action. Xi confirmed that he was in discussions with Iran about risks in the region. She was given a standing ovation by business people and academics at a dinner when he said it's essential for the world that China and America cooperate. Kenyan police have arrested 8 people they accuse of being involved in a colossal scam, which they say involves some $439 trillion. The figure has raised eyebrows as it's nearly 200 times the total value of US dollars in global circulation. The authorities said the suspects had claimed to be transporting cash from Togo to Dubai and needed facilitation from 2 Dutch citizens. Many questioned the figure the police had given, but it was reportedly provided by officials in the Netherlands who are yet to comment on the matter. And one of world-famous South African artist Esther Mahlangu's masterpieces that hasn't been seen in the country for a long while will be back on home ground next year. It's been some 32 years since the 87-year-old Ndebele artist adorned a 1991 BMW 525i in the traditional Ndebele art style and colors, and it's been exhibited worldwide at events in several cities for decades. Mahlangu was the first woman to create the artwork on the sedan, turning it into a unique and colorful art car. It was locally revealed in 1991 and then taken abroad, but early next year it will be back in South Africa for the public to view at the Iziko Museum for a year. Well, that's where I leave your morning headlines. Let's take another look at your sport.
Thank you so much, Zoe. And we have come to that point in time. We unfortunately have to report on last week's match. And yes, I'm talking about the Cricket World Cup. Now, the Proteas faced continued disappointment in the World Cup semi-finals at Eden Gardens yesterday, losing to Australia by 3 wickets with 2.4 overs left. Now, despite David Miller's heroic century and a competitive total of 212, Australia achieved victory. Now, Australia's strong start at 60 for the loss of none in 6 overs was met with resilient bowling from our boys, and this leading to a riveting finish. Now, in the end, Mitchell Starc and Captain Pat Cummins held their nerve, guiding Australia to a win with 215 runs for 7 wickets in 47.2 overs. Now, Australia advances to the final against unbeaten hosts India in Ahmedabad on not Saturday, but taking place on Sunday officially. So good luck to both teams taking part in this final. Well, from cricket news, we move over to rugby action, and former Wallabies captain Mitchell Hooper, with 125 Test test appearances, has officially switched from the 15-man format to rugby sevens. Now, his decision is driven by the opportunity to compete in the 2024 Paris Olympics. And Hooper faced exclusion from the Wallabies under coach Eddie Jones before the disappointing World Cup in France. Now, contemplating options like a move overseas or retirement, he now embraces World Rugby's revamped 7 series for 2024. Now, Hooper anticipates making his debut in Perth, aiming to secure a spot in the Australian squad targeting Olympic gold next year. Well, sticking to rugby news, in a strategic move, Bulls coach Jake White has reshaped his lineup for today's rugby championship clash against Edinburgh. Now, this with a focus on player management, with Jake White's liberal changes aiming to keep the team fresh and hungry. Now, last week's alterations, including a powerful bench impact against Cardiff, have proven effective, and the backline remains unchanged while key players return to the starting pack. Now, Marcel Coetzee also leads from the flank in a pack with 7 changes, and the Bulls face Edinburgh tonight with Lions battling Ulster. And tomorrow the Sharks meet Connacht, as well as the Stormers challenging Munster. Well, lastly, in our sporting headlines, tennis action takes place where Jannik Sinner made history on Thursday as the first Italian to reach the ATP finals, last 4 after Novak Djokovic defeated Hubert Hurkacz 7-6, 4-6 and 6-1. Now, the world number 4, Sinner, secures at least second place in the green group, and Djokovic, despite a second win, faces uncertainty on semi-final qualification, contingent on Sinner's final match against Holger Rune. Now, there's speculation that Sinner might intentionally lose against Rune, denying Djokovic a chance at a record-breaking 7th finals title. Well, that's all the sporting action we have for now. We'll do it all again in an hour. For now, though, it's time to find out what's happening on the roads for many of you heading out into traffic, and let's see how we can serve you.
Well, let's take a look at your roads. Starting off in Johannesburg, there's an accident on the R21 southbound before Olifantsfontein Road. The right shoulder is closed. Expect delays and allow for more travel time. In Cape Town, there's congestion on the N7 northbound at Bosmansdam. Remember to maintain a safe following distance and please exercise caution. That's your traffic. Let's take another look at your weather. And we start off with the Western Cape Department of Infrastructure has confirmed that the Himmel and Aarde Road in the Overberg has been reopened following the recent disastrous flooding in the Western Cape. Provincial Minister Tertius Simmers says a stop-and-go system is in effect. The road connects Culloden with Sandby near Hermanus. Simmers says this opening follows that of the Franschhoek Pass last week, and engineers are satisfied that the road is successfully and sufficiently stable after the floods. He said the Himmel and Aarde Road is particularly important for the agricultural sector and the resumption of economic activity in the region. Meanwhile, the SA Weather Service has warned of more heavy rain and flooding in areas of Gauteng, Mpumalanga, the Free State, KwaZulu-Natal and the Eastern Cape. Well, it's 7 a.m. Let's take a look at your sunrise view for the hour. Luke Kuris from Cape Town sent through this view and said, "Good morning, Expresso family from Soetwater Resort." Well, I love this photo and thank you for it. Well, if you would love to share your good morning view with us, do so on our WhatsApp line. That number is 063 408 8863. Let's look at your temperatures for your Friday.
an opportunity to brace ourselves for the weather, but now it's time for you to brace yourself for a weekend where you could uncover 25 million reasons to be richer. Yes, play Powerball and Powerball Plus today for a 25 million rand in total estimated jackpots. Oh, it is huge. Now listen to this. You can play Powerball for an estimated 8 million rand or Powerball Plus for an estimated 17 million rand. Oh, what would you do with that? But as always, why not play both for your chance of being Mzansi's next jackpot millionaire? And you can buy your tickets in-store on the nationallottery.co.za website, the mobile app, or you can do cell phone banking. And there's another option. You can simply dial *120 *7529 hash, and you'll get your USSDs for that one. So we have all these details on our social media. You can go check them out and start picking your lucky numbers, and maybe you'll be the next millionaire. Good luck.
Easy does it. We know there is nowhere more festive than the Expresso kitchen this season, because you could be baking your way to 50,000 Rand in cash as part of the Golden Baker Search 2023 edition. Very proudly brought to you by the amazing Golden Cloud and Beacon.
5 lucky finalists will be chosen to compete live in 3 rounds of the most festive bake-offs for that grand prize of 50,000 Rand.
Yeah,
that's the final step.
Now to enter, it's really simple. Just reply to the competition post on Expresso's social pages and make sure you include a picture and a description of your most outrageously festive bake.
Include the Golden Cloud and Beacon products that you've used in your amazing bake in the picture, and that all-important hashtag Golden Baker Search 2023. You can also enter via WhatsApp. You can send your pic through to 079 378 9769.
There are also weekly hampers to be won. Plus, the finalists stand a chance of winning prizes sponsored by DeLonghi. Now, don't forget, the competition closes on the 20th of December. Your T's and C's do apply.
No! Oh, magnifique! Well done! That is beautiful.
Quality, man.
The secret is in the softness. Whoa.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso on S3. It's time to turn up the volume extra loud because it's time to play a game of lyric match.
Dum, dum, dum.
Okay, well, the rules are super duper easy. I'm going to show you some lyrics and we need to guess who sang it. Now, it's myself against Raul today, so I do not have the answers in front of me, so this is completely new for the both of us. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. An age-old rivalry. Let's see if we can settle this one on a Friday.
Okay, let's take a look at the first lyrics coming through. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. Is it A, Avicii, or B, Calvin Harris? I'm gonna go with A.
You know, I also think A. I'm being honest with you, I don't know the answer to this one. I have no idea. I'm just taking a guess.
Take a guess.
I'm going A.
A.
It's gotta
I'm
be.
also going A. Let's reveal the answer, please. So answer question number 1. Yes.
Yes! Ooh, I almost lost that one. Oh, okay. One apiece. I know the song now,
Are you going to keep score? Or are you going to keep count?
One apiece, yes. We go to the next round.
Let's take a look at question number 2. It's like rain on your wedding day. Ooh, I know that.
I know this
Is
one.
it A, Shania Twain, or B, Alanis Morissette? I'm going to go with B.
Okay, I'm going to try that again later on in the day when my voice is warmed up. That's the one. That's the one. It's got to be B. Is it? Yes? Yes!
I feel like we need volume on the floor for this game. Yes.
Jam. This is a jam. I like this. This is taking me
I
back.
just need to know the lyrics. Yeah, that was for
That'll
me. Let's move on to lyric number 3. And I gave you my all, now baby be mine. Is it A, Ja Rule, or B, Neo?
This is tricky. I gave you my all, my baby.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Ja Rule, A.
No, I definitely was going to go with Ja Rule as well. I'm not going to change my guns here on this one. It's got to be Ja Rule. I missed that guy, man. Is it?
Yes, it is Ja Rule.
Yes.
Look at us.
Maybe my strategy is to just
Look
choose
at
all
us.
those answers.
No, we're team working here.
All right, it's still tied up at 3 apiece. Oh, it's neck and neck. My all, baby, be mine. This was such a jam. I used to jog to like garage parties in like primary school when you couldn't do much, just drink Kool-Aid and have fun. I love this.
Your age garage party.
Oh, did I?
Today's kids don't do that.
Is that not cool? Okay.
Lyric number 4. I don't know where my soul is.
Oh, my
Is it A,
goodness.
Madonna, or B, Nelly Furtado?
I think it's Madonna. I have
I'm
no
gonna go
idea.
with B, Nelly Furtado.
Oh.
This is the first time we're going.
Oh, okay. Who's it gonna be? I went for A, I went for B. What's it? Of course it is. Of course.
Oh, man.
And I know the song as well. No!
Pictures. I'm glad I got one up on you.
4-3 to Zoe. We still got time to come back. Team Ryle, let's get it.
Lyric
Let's get it.
number 5. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you'd wait forever.
Oh,
Is it
gosh.
A, Taylor Swift, or B, Bryan Adams?
I don't think Taylor would say this, man. I don't think Taylor would say this. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you'd wait for... I don't know. Taylor's not like a mama kind of... I don't know. I don't know. I'm going with B. Bryan. Bryan.
I don't know.
Bryan. I think it's Bryan Adams. What are you going with?
Okay, I feel like I have to go with Taylor Swift. I'm going to go A.
Okay. What's it going to be?
Don't know.
What's it going to be? What's it going to be? It's B. Yes. Yes. Is it this song? No way.
Those are the lyrics.
I have lost my memory many a night to this song. I love it. Okay, we tied up 4-4. Whoa. This is gonna potentially be one of the best days of my life.
Okay, let's see. But I don't care what they say. I am in love with you. Is that A, Leona Lewis, or B, Selena Gomez?
I have no clue. Whoa.
I'm gonna go with B, Selena Gomez.
I'm gonna go with A then, just because I want to win this. Just because I want to win it. What's going on? What do you mean? Is Raul taking the lead?
Raul taking the lead.
Raul just took the lead, ladies and gentlemen. 5-4. 4. What is going on in the world, Zoe? Are you okay? Is this the new married Zoe? She can actually take an owl for once? I could get used to this. But there's one more round.
Oh, let's see.
Let's not
Final
count our
round.
chickens. Yeah.
Let's call. Okay. Oh, baby, I'm so into you, darling, if you only knew. Is that A, Mariah Carey, or B, Ariana Grande?
They could both sing a lyric like this in any of their songs. Mariah, come through, Mariah, for me.
Is this a Christmas carol?
I don't even know, but I need Mariah to come through for me. I've been
Okay,
in the
I'm gonna
corner
go with
since
B,
day one.
Ariana Grande.
Oh, no. Oh,
What is the
okay.
answer?
What is it? I'm sorry I got off the bar. I've never beaten someone at anything. It's my day. It's the weekend.
None of the other guys are here to witness it, so it doesn't count.
It's fine. I'm going to record this. I'm going to soundbite it. It's going on my socials. This is how you start the weekend. You beat Zoe. Oh, my gosh. I've never thought this day would come.
Okay, you got 2 up on me. Oh.
Yes. All right, Zanzi, thank you so much for being a part of this one. I just want to say to all my fans out there, I know that you didn't always believe in me, but thank you for being in my corner. We finally came through. This is what belief means, and this is what hard work is all about. Thank you. This one goes out to all my fans.
Oh, well, listen, our producers are saying we should do one more just to see if I can close the gap or you can increase the gap. Are you ready
I thought you were going to say winner takes all. I was going to say no deal.
No. Let's see if the gap can come small, go small or bigger. Okay.
Okay.
Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. Is that A, CeeLo Green, or B, Stevie Wonder?
That looks like a Stevie lyric. Come on, Stevie. It's got to be, yeah.
I feel like it is a Stevie.
I'm going with Stevie.
I'm going with Stevie. That's signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours.
Is it? What's it go? Yeah, it's Stevie Wonder. Oh, good call.
So it doesn't count. You still win by 2.
Let me just enjoy this moment.
Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. There we go. Well, listen,
that's fun.
we can say signed, sealed, delivered. Apple Music could be yours for free. Enhance your Vodacom plan to add Apple Music to your plan, and you won't pay a cent for the first 3 months. And whether you like blasting your music through your headphones or your speakers, you can add any smart tech you want to your Vodacom plan when you enhance in-store or at voda.com/enhance. Go and get your music.
Mzansi, enhance what you love. Add more of what you need to your contract. Choose from a range of enhanced options in-store or online. Further together, Vodacom.
Still riding on a high, still winning, and we're all going to be winning all the way into the weekend. And now, of course, now every year, the Nedbank Golf Challenge also brings an opportunity to win. It's golf's biggest names, and that's at the Gary Player Country Club at Sun City Resort, and it's for a weekend packed full of world-class golfing action. Now, our very own Tabiso, yes, Uncle Tabsy in the building, has taken to the front and center on the greens to witness America's Max Homa win and his first international title, and even had a chance to connect with golfing royalty, Mr. Gary Player himself. Let's check it out.
I mean, you just have to look around me to see that the mood is set. Nedbank has laid out the green golf course, and it's all about legendary experiences. The Gary Player Club, they've got us here to celebrate, and also the golf players will be fighting for that $6 million purse. Willie, you look stunning. The sun's in my eyes and your shades are on. You came prepared for the day. But I think that for you, this is normal, right? This is your natural environment for Nedbank to exist.
Right? Isn't it just beautiful? I think the weather really came to the party on this one.
It is looking beautiful, and I know that this has been a long time coming for Nedbank. Why is it so important for you to continue supporting this and really creating a platform for this sport and the people who love it to come alive in this way?
We articulate our purpose as using our financial expertise to do good. And being part of properties like this and inventing properties like this, it's all built into that purpose. We're very deeply entrenched and involved in the development of the sport. And in order for it to be enduring, right, in the country, it is important for sponsors and brands to get involved in the development of such a sport. I mean, the clubhouse, we were absolutely excited about it for the first time, where we built an environment that is really inclusive, right, for all Nedbank customers to be able to come in and enjoy the golf, enjoy the Nedbank experience. We get to relax in a cooled environment because the sun is a scorcher out here. But it's really an experiential space where we wanted to get our clients to have a real touch, feel, sense of the brand and be included in part of this fantastic and momentous occasion.
I think it's been now my 7th year that I've been coming here. You know, after soccer, there's always something that players need to do. And I found that after soccer, I love the game golf. You know, you can play till you're 70, 80. Unfortunately, soccer doesn't allow that because of knees. And I've been invited to come and enjoy and watch some good, one of the best tournaments in the world, actually, and one of the best in South Africa, which is golf.
Mr. Player, what a day. I mean, I'm sure you are beaming with pride as you reflect on an incredible legacy, 40 years, and here we are today with Nedbank unfolding such an incredible story of talent, of perseverance. How do you feel?
Well, everybody thinks my legacy is golf and, you know, I've probably got as good a record in the golf game as anybody in the world. No, that's not it. You know, I struggled as a young kid, but I lay in bed every night crying, wishing I was dead. So through the suffering becomes greatness. Everybody has to suffer a bit in life. But my legacy is changing the lives of people. People that do well must help others that are not doing well.
Over the years, we've initiated a number of initiatives to support the growth and development of the game locally. Most notably, the Nedbank Junior Challenge, which takes place at the beginning of May every year, here at the Gary Player Country Club, where 80 aspiring young under-19 golfers come and compete for the title, of which there are about 30 representatives from the South African Golf Development Board. We also allow an opportunity to 2 of our golf development players to come and play in the NGC Pro-Am, you know, prior to the start of the tournament.
Mr. Molepo, and the day has finally arrived. You have the opportunity to bring the children that you love and coach into the sport, to come and really immerse themselves in this experience. What's it like seeing them and their faces beam so much in this space?
Our township kids are so much behind everything. The golf course is not up to standard. And when people like Nedbank, companies like Nedbank go into that and helping the kids out, it's so much relieving. It's a relief to us coaches. For Nedbank to do this day for these kids to be here, I mean, when I talk to them today, they're so much into golf. They know the players by name. I'm promising you, give me 8 years, one of them will be playing here.
They've never seen actually a real professional in real life to watch and learn how they play golf and execute their shots, how they keep their mind focused on the game until they finish the game. Yeah, that's very important for the kids to learn that.
My dream is to become a pro like Tiger Woods, also Tommy Fleetwood, Max Homa. And I also want to take myself out of poverty into a better life.
A putt here, a putt there, a putt everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. Nedbank has certainly done it again, because they never cease to amaze when it comes to bringing out the experience and really stamping themselves as South Africa's greatest supporter of golf. And today I got to rub shoulders with the most legendary player, Mr. Gary Player himself, and then also got to draw the passion, the heat, the magic of young people who are up and coming and yet to take this country forward, the future of golf. Oh man, where will you be next year? I know where I'm going to be. The grass is laid out, it's also green, and we're coming back here.
Gotabzi, it looks like you had an absolute time out there, and so grateful that you got to share it with some of those legends. And again, also grateful that this competition is still going on. It has such legacy, and it's great to see it being supported so well. And of course, the fact that you are still coming through and supporting us, and we're supporting you. So let's keep working together, Mzansi. Don't go anywhere, because we are ready to serve you all the way into the weekend.
Check this. This My Goals Plus account gives you cash back on groceries and 25 cents back per litre at BP. That's lit.
Lit in 2023.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is your feel-good breakfast show on a beautiful Friday afternoon, or rather morning, forgive me. And this is the thing, I'm already within the weekend, but it is because we are getting into our Samsung wrap, because I know I'm gonna have some really delicious plans, all in the name of the Samsung Freestyle 2. Now, when we talk about the festive season, I like to think that we're well within it. And of course, we need to be all about enhancing all of our experiences, because we're talking about things, you know, where we only get it like once a year. So what can we use to do that? It is, of course, technology. And we don't just know a guy who knows a guy. No, no, no. We know the guys who know that they have the technology to allow us to do exactly that. And this is why today we're going to be getting into the world of what Samsung is offering us. And it is one of the most beautiful things because, friend, it has to do with a personal theater. And we have such a cool person who's here to tell us all about it. It is the Samsung Freestyle Gen 2. And this is why we've got the Gen Z Creative Marketing Future Gen. It is none other than Anesu Malisa. How are you, Anesu?
I am grand like 1,000 rand.
Yes, I love that. I love that. I've never heard that before. But I also have never heard of anything like what we're talking about today, this beautiful baby over here.
Yes.
Tell us about it, because I know that people look at it and are like, what is it, especially our parents?
Yes.
What is the Samsung Freestyle Gen 2?
Well, it is a smart portable projector. I like to call this Freestyle the Second because it is a part of projector royalty.
Ooh.
Right, Freestyle the Second.
Yes.
It's a smart portable projector. It is the sequel to our first gen Freestyle, but obviously comes with amazing brand new features.
Yes.
Including one of my favorite ones, the Smart edge blending, which you can combine 2 freestyles,
Yeah.
and you can project an image up to 160 inches.
Sure.
So just alone, you can project up to 100 inches, but together, the power of 2,
come on.
you can project up to 160 inches.
Love
so
that.
really, really love our second-gen projector.
I feel like it's going to make us cool kids. Do you know what I mean?
It is.
100%. Especially because, I feel as though when you look at this, it seems like it's got a lot of different things to it. What sets it apart when we look at it between all the other electronics?
Well, let's take a look at the outside. Smart, sleek design.
Yes.
Literally, what I love about the Freestyle, you don't have to be a techie to operate it. So the type of technology on the inside allows you to just literally put it down, point, and project. It does the calibrations, it does the autofocus. You don't have to worry if someone bumps it by mistake. Now you have to pull out the remote to focus and to fix the picture. It does it all for you. And I think those are the key features that make this projector a must-have. Plus, also, it's portable. If you sort of attach the battery base, you can take it wherever you want to go.
Exactly. And of course, we're going to be traveling this December, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So things like this are exactly what we need.
Yep.
But then, Anesu, I want to know, just in terms of us talking about this beautiful baby, because of course she has her own vibe.
Yeah.
But then I have my vibe. So how can she help me project my vibe?
Project your vibe. Do you love cooking?
I do.
You love cooking. There's an amazing kitchen just behind us.
I wish it was mine, yes.
The amazing thing about the Freestyle, literally, because it's so portable, you can literally go from watching your favorite series in your bedroom on the ceiling to grabbing it, running down to the kitchen, point and project it on the wall, and you can stream your favorite cooking tutorials, cook along with your favorite chefs. As well as you mentioned, people are going to be traveling this December. If you're going to be going to the Boondoos, hey, shout out to you. I'm not going to the Boondoos during the holidays, but
Why
hey.
not, Anesu?
If that's your vibe,
Yes.
right? If that's your vibe, you can carry with the battery base. It has an amazing carry case as well that you can purchase separately.
Yeah.
And you can literally have movie nights in the Boondoos.
I love
and
that.
so really love that about the Freestyle. Plus also if you love your sports, once again, the Freestyle is there for you. You don't just have to sit in the lounge, but you can take the action outside as well.
I love that. Really quickly, you've got 10 seconds. Your favorite feature about it?
Smart edge blending, 160 inches, 2 Freestyles coming together to make a big, amazing, immersive cinematic experience.
I love that. Anesu said it's the best. And honestly and truly, my love, your beautiful cinematic dreams, they are not far away at all. The theater of your dreams is within reach. And this is why it is all about making memories anywhere, anytime.
Oh, thank you, Zanele. Well, listen, if you want to ace your festive season as the host with the most, you just have to try this Mediterranean Samp Summer Salad. It's super simple, and to make it, you can pack it full of fresh veggies and herbs that will make your taste buds sing. Now, you can't beat an ace taste, and myself and Raul, we are ready to put this salad together. Raul, are you ready?
Yeah, I've got the water on boil already, so we
Our
can dive
water is
straight
boiling,
into this.
and we're going to start off with 2 cups of our ace quick cook samp. So I'm going to head on over to you.
On, and let's talk about this. I don't know how many people actually cook with samp, but it's actually really a great sort of a source of carbs, right?
Ah, yes.
So using maize, it's really great to obviously get variation. And I think a lot of people are getting creative with samp these days, and especially when you feel that fine sort of texture that it brings you when you are cooking it up. So as we've got here boiled water, we're going to bring this to about a boil for about 5 minutes. Pinch of salt just for a little bit of flavor. And essentially, once you've finished bringing it to a sort of 5-minute boil, you can pop the lid off and let it simmer for a little bit. I'd say up to 20 minutes, so it gets that nice sort of soft texture and ready to be worked with. Already, I see Zoe's working it right now, but...
I'm getting our herbs all chopped up.
Nice.
And you know what? This is the season for salads. I love a beautiful salad, especially on the warmer evenings. I mean, naturally, it doesn't want to come to you when it's winter. You just want the warm soups and the comfort food. But now that it's getting hot outside, especially the evenings, also the sun setting later, having a salad is just such a great way to end off the day. This is perfect for lunches the next day, some leftovers, and you can add a bit more protein to it. I think we are going a bit more on the vegetarian side, but we have got our ready-made samp over here.
Yeah, 100% correct. And I love that you mentioned that, especially with the herbs, because it kind of gives you that freshness, which really associates so well with summer, the zestiness and the freshness that we all kind of came for.
So again, like you mentioned, this is
I think, actually fully vegetarian right now. Almost vegan, apart from the feta that we're adding into it. But again, this is the great part about this. You don't have to have the feta, and then it's a fully vegan meal. And if you do want to go with the extra sort of complex of your full macros, you can add a protein in here. I'm sure you could add a chicken in or some sort of a meat or any variety, and it would really work well. That's the beauty of, I think, working with the sump as well. So let's just fast forward into the future. We've already got some sump that's been prepared and boiled and fully cooled down. And this is where we bring this thing to life. It's like creating a rainbow with food, so we can have a lot of fun with this.
Fantastic. So you've got the samp there that's already done. While you add some of the veggies, I'll tell you that the Ace Quick Cook Samp Swell Factor, 2 cups will equal to 6 cups once cooked. And the Quick Cook Samp cooks in 30 minutes. Like Raul mentioned, we were only going to need it to do it for 20 minutes. And the Ace Samp naturally is naturally low in fat, low in saturated fat, cholesterol-free, and very low sodium-free. So absolutely incredible in terms of health factor. Raul, we're also going to add our herbs.
Oh, nice.
So you've added all the veggies. We've got onions, red peppers, we've got corn, feta, olives.
Olives, tomato as well, and of course you've got some onion in here too. I think this is absolutely perfect. Look at this, a bright, vibrant rainbow of color, which means you're getting a lot of nutrition in your meal often. That's where the association comes from. We've got some great carbs coming in here as well. So this is an absolutely perfect meal for almost anybody looking for good sources of energy and a great micronutrient balance too. I think this is really going to do exactly that.
Fantastic.
Right, what are you up to over there, Zoe?
Finish off with some lemon zest.
Yeah,
I'm busy
zest
making our dressing. I've got some olive oil. I'm just grating a little bit of garlic for us, so that's going to give us a yummy, fresh garlic taste. I'm going to add some mustard, a little bit of vinegar, and I'm just working on getting our dressing. Now, I personally love a little bit of a bite to my salad dressing.
Like a bite as in like a
little bit of a
strong chili Oh, that's interesting.
So we're just going to add some mustard.
I'm normally going for something very zesty at the moment, but I think this is actually quite a nice sort of balance, considering we've got all the zestiness in this already. That's actually such a great idea. I love what you're doing there.
Yes. Okay, well, I'm just finishing up with some salt and pepper, a little pinch of sugar, just to balance it out. And if we've inspired you with this recipe, you have an amazing recipe to ace this festive season, then enter the Ace Festive competition to win your share of 50,000 Rand. Now, all you need to do is create a festive dish made with Ace Quick Cook Maize or Ace Quick Cook Samp, like we've done, and then take a picture of your dish with the Ace product right next to it. Post your entry as a reply to the competition post on Expresso Show's Facebook or Twitter page with your picture, and then also add a short description of your dish and include that hashtag AmazingaceFestive. If you are entering on Instagram, please tag at Expresso Show and at Ace Maize Meal and include that important hashtag AmazingAceFestive. That should be included in your post. You better hurry. Entry close on the 8th of December. There are T's and C's that apply, and those are always available on our website. So we're just going to give this a little bit of a stir.
A little bit of a stir. I've got a little... Oh, I actually don't have a...
We've got a beautiful kitchen with lots of cutlery. While Raul grabs that for us. Thank you.
Spoon for you. And let me just tell Mzansi, as you can see, I'm literally holding a rainbow right in my hand, and the jig is up. The mystery is solved. It's not a leprechaun at the end of the rainbow. It's Zoe and I. Got you covered.
There you go. And then we just finish it off with a beautiful dressing.
Oh, perfection. This is amazing. See what I did there?
We aced it.
Nice.
Oh, my Zoe, I love how we're having just the right amount of fun this Friday morning, from food to music and a whole lot more. But of course, earlier on, Zoe had mentioned just how it's incredible that we are getting to celebrate music in the best way possible yet again tomorrow with the South African Music Awards. And this is why this morning we are joined by a platinum-selling artist, someone who continues to show why they are the best when it comes to producing music as well as just being a beautiful vocalist. We are talking about none other than Brendan Praise. Brendan, how are you today? today?
I'm very well. After that introduction, I'm even better.
I'm so glad. You deserve it. I mean, being nominated at the Summers is not a small feat. Tell me, how are you feeling about the big night tomorrow?
It's good. So it's not my first time.
Yes, of course.
But it's my first time for my own project, which is, it feels a lot better.
Yes. I did that on my own.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that, yeah.
I love that. And also, of course, I mean, I know that you're somebody who is very, very multifaceted when we look at the music that you make, right? And just you as a person, as an artist. Speak to us about that and why it is that, you know, it's so freeing for you to be in that space.
I think generally human beings are like multi-dimensional. And so for me, I try to just kind of express myself in the most authentic way. So sometimes that's house music. Sometimes that can be gospel music. And yeah, so I feel like I can exist in all these worlds because I am all these things.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. And also, I think that that's the thing about your music is that people are able to just feel Brendan in it.
Yeah,
yes.
for sure.
But speaking of that, I also then want to just go to you as an artist. Because, of course, we met Brendan when you were, you know, just a young, beady-eyed little man there, you know, really wanting to achieve all of these dreams. And now here you are living them out. Speak to us about the evolution of you as an artist in this industry.
Yo, it's been a wild journey, you know. Lots of failures, figuring things out, kind of finding yourself. But I think the best part has just been getting to a point where I feel like I'm contributing to music as a whole and furthering it and growing it and just living outside of genres and sort of saying what is my essence as an artist. Because, you know, music is obviously layered, the physical and the spiritual, and making sure that I'm always in tune with both those things.
And I mean, listen, when we talk about spiritual and everything else in between, you and Boomy, you guys, I just feel like you lead an entire pack of people, and it's a movement more than anything else in terms of what you guys do. But just going back to, you know, you speaking of failures, can you just speak on that a little bit? Because I feel like, you know, sometimes people don't necessarily get into that because that comes with success, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So what is something that you genuinely feel like you took from all of that and it just helps you to be the person that you are today?
I think just sort of learning to detach from outcome has been one of the greatest lessons. You know, a lot of people will say they do things because they love it, but do you really love it if it's, you know, if it's causing you suffering?
Sure.
If it's pushing you away from family, if it's pushing you away from people that love you, and sort of learning to be in service as opposed to be entitled.
Come on.
So for me, I've just learned to be in service and creating music that I feel needs to exist in the world and, you know, sort of detaching from what the outcome is. That's why even with the summer awards and whatnot, I'm really excited, but it does not define me.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Like,
of course.
Yeah, it's really, really cool, and I'd like to have that trophy in my studio. Like, it would be cool for when people come over. It's a great conversation starter.
100%.
But I am already me, you know, and I've been me for a while now, and it's just kind of learning to find it within yourself as opposed to finding affirmation outside. And that took like a good 8 years to learn.
Come on, I didn't know you were coming to preach this morning, Pastor Brendan.
But you're asking deep questions.
Oh, come on, you did the things though. But I do want to ask you as well, in terms of where Brendan Praise is going now. I mean, this is a beautiful milestone, but what's for the future, especially looking at 2024?
Just, you know, more of the same.
Okay.
Production, more working on productions, maybe doing some movies.
I bought some movies. What do you mean some movies? Tell us more.
No. Just, you know,
I almost got us an
the
exclusive.
musical side of things.
Okay.
Hey, Pella, that journalist is coming out.
It really is. I almost got it.
But yeah, like I enjoy being behind the scenes. I enjoy being in front of the lights, but I like doing everything and sort of fulfilling myself.
Yeah.
All my taste buds need to be, you know, fulfilled. So yeah, just kind of being overall involved in the music industry as a whole, be it in film or music or production or singing, making sure my voice is there and I'm sort of pushing everything forward.
I love that. Well, Brendan, I think that it really is a beautiful thing to just see you grow as an artist.
Thank you.
And genuinely, I feel like, you know, your future's so bright because this is only the beginning. You're so young. You're little.
I'm turning 30. So
I
feel like I'm old now.
No, not at all. I absolutely love this, and I feel like you genuinely are going to be doing the most come 2024 and beyond, and thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And all the best for tomorrow. He's going to take it. I can feel it in my heart.
Oh, wow.
You need to make sure that you stay tuned because we still have so much more coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast show. And this is why I need to ask, actually, what's happening that side, Cape Town?
Oh, absolutely love that conversation. Can't wait to dive into more from Johannesburg. And that is what we are going to promise you because Una Rams is still going to be performing. Baby, we can't wait for that one. And it's World Toilet Day, so we're going to dive into a great conversation on that. All the things that we need to get educated and, of course, always serving you, Mzansi. So there's every reason to stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you after this.
Celebrate sleeping in style and comfort at the Bed Shop this Black November with up to 35% off. Plus, 4 lucky Expresso viewers each stand the chance of winning an orthopedic Queen Premium Gel Memory Foam bed set, a blanket box, headboard and a mattress protector, all worth 15,099 Rand. To enter, like the Bed Shop's Facebook page, find the competition post and tag 3 friends in the comments section using hashtag #TheBedShop. Then share the competition post to your friends. Competition ends the 24th of November 2023. T's and C's apply and can be found on their website.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
All toilets are precious and should be treated like gold. But sadly, everyday toilets are lost due to neglect, which continues to negatively impact the education, well-being, self-respect of South African children, their very core value. And this is why Domestos is taking a stand and taking a seat on a mission to win the war against unsafe sanitation and poor hygiene, and I am joining that battle. This morning, I am very happy to be joined by Andiswe Kaba, the brand manager for Domestos, who is here to share more about this incredible campaign, the work being done, and the big plans ahead of World Toilet Day on the 19th of November. Oh, so good to see you again, my friend. First of all, how are you in this crazy battle that is waging on?
We're doing good. Still fighting the good fight, of course. Very good to be here and to see you again.
We are connected on an emotional level now. That is, I think I'm with you for the rest of my life, probably, because I have young kids and I know what this means, something that we take for granted.
Right.
The fact that we have a World Toilet Day is amazing to me, but you guys do this every day. But these opportunities, this platform, the raised awareness, there is so much going on through this conversation. So what are the plans this year? What's the focus?
It's really hard to believe or to think that sanitation is still an issue to date in 2023.
There are still children in South Africa who don't know what a toilet is or how to use it.
Exactly, Graham. There are 4 billion people around the world who don't have access to a flushing toilet. It is scary. We can't deny that there's progress being made, right? We've been committed to this journey for over 11 years. We can't deny that, you know, hundreds of pit latrines have been demolished. Thousands of toilets have been built in their place. But what's also true is that for as many toilets that are built, thousands are lost because of neglect and lack of care. And so what we really want to zone in to this year is around addressing that loss of toilets and the impact that it has on our communities and in our schools.
Because that speaks to, yes, a redundancy and the effect of what we're trying to achieve here, yes, but then this becomes an additional cost, and then it only just reinforces the same negative behavioral patterns before. But when we look at it through a different lens and we realize, okay, we've matured to the point of maintenance. We've now matured to the point of culture changing around that. So how do we achieve that? How do we get people to see the toilet as the gold that it is? How do we reinforce this shift?
What we realize is that there's really 3 pillars around addressing the issue of toilet loss. There's, realizing the need for infrastructure, which is there, it exists, and we will continue to address that. But there's also the part about changing our own attitudes and behaviors around toilets and how we use them. And then it's also about ensuring that ongoing care and maintenance. And so, as our brand, our response has really been shaped around those 3 pillars, right? So we have the Domestos infrastructure program where I've said, we continue to build toilets in schools. This year we've been able to put 100 new toilets in 3 schools in KZN, which is amazing. We also have the schools hygiene program where that is about going in, changing attitudes, changing behaviors.
Changing legislation.
Exactly. We're in the curriculum, we're in every single public primary school in South Africa. That's close to 17,000 schools, impacting 1 million learners year on year. And then, of course, we have our maintenance program, the Cleaner Futures and Brighter Futures program, where we are going in training and empowering cleaners and teachers to carry on the maintenance of these school toilets so that they are not lost.
The lived experience.
Exactly.
And that's where the pride kicks in. I've been to these schools. I have the advantage of this bird's eye view and obviously having seen this journey unfold, so I can see what it means to the individual. We're not trying to help 1 million people sitting in an auditorium. We're trying to help one child.
Yes.
Keep that child in school. Let that child feel better about their own existence. And we can do it so simply through this tool. I love it when we start to get to what must have felt like an impossible, lofty dream when this mission first started. We want to help 100 million people globally by 2030. Must have felt like a pipe dream when it was first announced. We're getting there. We are feeling it now. We've helped well over 10 million South African children achieve that. So how are we going to do that practically in 2024? And I suppose it speaks to what we can all do to help you.
Exactly. That is exactly the next step for us. We've set this bold ambition. We need to take bold action. We believe that we have the right programs in place to address this issue. But we need to scale, we need to increase our impact and do more. And what that takes is partnership. So we are calling on businesses, on government, on organizations, on individuals to partner with us to help us win the war against this crisis.
Well, there's a nice short circuit here. We can force them to do that by doing it ourselves. If we as consumers make the right choices, we inform what the structures above us have to do. It's just as simple as that. We have the biggest voice here and we can use our money to be able to do that. How do we as customers get behind what you're doing? Now that you've created this framework, this empowered platform, how do we feed into that success story?
Well, the great thing is that this is a community issue and it requires community response, right?
Takes a village, yeah.
So every single person can contribute. We can all do something to make things better. We can look after the toilets that we own, right? Our own toilets, any toilet that you have access to. We can teach our children to do the same.
Yeah.
We can lend our voice to this issue, get on social media, share information, get out on our social media pages. We have a pledge that we're running currently. Do what you can to really bring awareness to this issue. But I think most importantly, we can support brands that are making an impact in this space. As Domestos, we take proceeds from every single product that we sell, and we use that to fund these programs in schools. And so by consumers just choosing us, they can make a difference. They can impact the lives of school children.
And we've seen it. We've seen the impact that you can have. I know we're going to be out and about a lot over the coming months, doing as much as we can. I cannot wait to be a part of some of those big reveals, but it's more the long-term vision that I'm so excited about. The bottom line is we can all do something. You can support safer school sanitation simply by choosing Domestos. You can spread the word, you can educate your peers, you can take care of your school's toilets. And every time you take a bottle of Domestos home, you are directly supporting programs that contribute to safer school sanitation for over 1 million learners per year. 1 million. This is big, and we can play our part. It's time to take a stand or take a seat if that's what matters.
What an absolutely fantastic conversation. Now, let's dive into another conversation that's going to possibly be fantastic for you. And it's for you to brace yourself for a weekend where you could uncover 25 million reasons to be richer. Now, you can play the Powerball and Powerball Plus today for 25 million Rand in total estimated jackpots. Now, you can play Powerball for an estimated 8 million Rand or Powerball Plus, which is going at an estimated 17 million Rand. But as always, why not play both? And that's for your chance of being Mzansi's next jackpot millionaire. Now, you can buy your tickets in store on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's also the mobile app, and you can also do it via cell phone banking. And then there's another option. You can simply dial *120 *7529 hash, and then you'll get your USSDs, and you can follow all those prompts thereafter. Now, we have all these details on our social media, so you can go check them out and start picking your lucky numbers and hopefully become a winner. Good luck.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show. It's Expresso on S3. It is the final hour. Let's quickly take a final look at your headlines, starting with national news. An early Christmas present for South African motorists is the form of cheaper fuel prices in December. It is very possible, says the Automobile Association, commenting on the unaudited mid-month data from the Central Energy Fund. Unleaded petrol is expected to decrease by R1.06 per litre and diesel by R2.10 a litre. Illuminating paraffin will reportedly see a decrease of R1.75 a litre, and the new price are expected to come into effect on the 6th of December. And staying with our local news, 2 landmark clinical trials have shown that an antibiotic can prevent multi-drug resistant tuberculosis known as MDR-TB in both children and adults. Researchers from the Desmond Tutu TB Center at Stellenbosch University have announced in Paris that the drug levofloxacin, given once daily to children over 6 months, was extremely safe. In the trial, 453 children had been exposed to an adult with MDR-TB in their household, were given levofloxacin. Only 5 developed the disease. The trial also found that levofloxacin reduced the risk of adults and adolescents catching the disease by 45%. And the US-based Ethiopian Julie Maretu has once again broken the record for the highest sale price of any work by an African-born artist at auction. Her abstract painting, Walkers with the Dawn and Morning, fetched $10.7 million at Sotheby's in New York. The piece features ink and acrylic on canvas and takes its name from a 1920s Langston Hughes poem. Maretu, 52, moved to the US in 1977 at a time of political strife. She has since become one of the most prominent names in the fast-growing contemporary African art world. And US President Joe Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping have described their 4-hour meeting in San Francisco as constructive. Xi's visit to America is part of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit, APEC. He and Biden agreed on greater cooperation military-wise. Regarding Gaza, Biden requested Xi to tell Iran to refrain from any provocative actions. Xi confirmed that he was in discussions with Iran about risks in the region. She was given a standing ovation by business people and academics at a dinner when he said it's essential for the world that China and America cooperate. Well, that's where we leave your morning headlines. Let's take a final look at your sport.
Thank you so much, Zoe. Let's dive one last time into all things sport, and unfortunately nothing proud to report on right now, although we are proud of the Proteas nonetheless, because they faced continued disappointment in the World Cup semi-finals at Eden Gardens yesterday, losing to Australia by 3 wickets with 2.4 overs left. Now, despite David Miller's heroic century and a competitive total of 212, Australia achieved a victory. Now, Australia's strong point at, they started at 60 for the loss of none in 6 overs, which was met with resilient bowling from our boys, leading to a riveting finish. Now, in the end, Mitchell Starc and captain Pat Cummins held their nerve, guiding Australia to a win with 215 runs for 7 wickets in 47.2 overs. Now, Australia advances to the final against unbeaten hosts India in Ahmedabad on Sunday. Well, moving over from cricket to rugby news, and former Wallabies captain Mitchell Hooper, with 125 test appearances, has officially switched from the 15-man format to rugby sevens. Now, his decision is driven by the opportunity to compete in the 2024 Paris Olympics. Now, Hooper faced exclusion from the Wallabies under coach Eddie Jones before the disappointing World Cup in France. Now, contemplating options like a move overseas or retirement, he now embraces World Rugby's revamped 7 series for 2024. Now, Hooper anticipates making his debut in Perth, aiming to secure a spot in the Australian squad, targeting Olympic gold next year. Well, sticking to rugby news, a strategic move. Bulls coach Jake White has reshaped his lineup for today's United Rugby Championship clash against Edinburgh. Now, with a focus on player management, White's liberal changes aim to keep the team fresh and hungry. Now, last week's alterations, including a powerful bench impact against Cardiff, have proven effective, and the backline remains unchanged while key players return to the starting pack. Now, Marcel Coetzee leads from the flank in a pack with 7 changes, and the Bulls face Edinburgh tonight with Lions battling Ulster. Now, tomorrow the Sharks meet Connacht, as well as Stormers challenging Munster. Lastly, in our sporting headlines, Yannick Sinner made history on Thursday as the first Italian to reach the ATP finals in the last 4 after Novak Djokovic defeated Hubert Hurkacz 7-6, 4-6 and 6-1. And the world number 4 Sinner secures at least 2nd place in the green group, with Djokovic, despite a 2nd win, facing uncertainty on semi-final qualification and contingent on Sinner's final match against Holger Rune. Now, there's speculation that Sinner might intentionally lose against Ruan, denying Djokovic a chance at a record-breaking 7th finals title. Well, that's a roundup of all things sport. We'll find out what happens this weekend and be eagerly anticipating the conversation on Monday. But for now, though, a lot of you heading on the roads, so let's see how we can serve you when it comes to traffic.
We start with traffic in Sandton, Johannesburg. There's a stationary vehicle on the N1 northbound. It is at Rivonia Road. One lane is affected and it's causing slow-moving traffic. Staying in Johannesburg, there's been an accident on the R21 southbound before Olifantsfontein Drive. The left lane is closed and it's causing heavy delays. Moving to Cape Town, there's congestion on the R300 northbound at Old Paarl Road. Expect delays and add more travel time to your journey. That's your traffic. Let's take a final look at your weather. And before we get into your temperatures, let's take a final look at your sunrise view for our 8 o'clock update. Renique Davids from Atlantis shared this sunrise view. Look at the sun peeking up behind the trees. If you would love to share your good morning view with us, do so on our WhatsApp line. That number is 063 408 8863. Let's get a look at your temperatures.
It does look like the weather's heating up and ready for the weekend. Now, here's a question. Are you the host with the most? And do you love making dishes with maize or sump? Well, you have to enter the amazing Ace Festive competition. Yes, you can stand that chance to win your share of 50,000 Rand. So let's take a look at a beautiful and a delectable entry we received from Lee. And Lee wrote the following: "This meal takes me back home, a simple and delicious meal my grandmother used to prepare for us on Sundays after church. Now, thanks to Ace Maize Meal and their quick cook sump that cooks in only 30 minutes, I'm able to make my childhood favorite meal." And that picture just looks so inviting. I love that you have a classic like this and something to sort of just reflect on. And this is what it's all about. Great memories, great food, and a little bit creativity in the mix. So if you want to win a share of 50,000 Rand, then all you have to do is create a festive dish made with Ace Quick Cook Maize or Ace Quick Cook Sump, and then take a pic of the dish with the Ace product. And then you can post your entry as a reply to the competition post on Expresso's show's Facebook or Twitter with the image and then a short description of your dish. And then don't forget to include the hashtag AmazingAceFestive. Now, if you're entering on Instagram, then please also tag Expresso Show as well as Ace Maize Meal. And then again, don't forget, you got to include that hashtag AmazingAceFestive. And that's in any of your posts. Now, the entries do close on the 8th of December. Your T's and C's do apply. And all I'm doing is wishing you nothing but the best of luck, because I know you can be a winner.
And go, and left, okay, and then left, and right, and left. All right, I'm just helping Una stretch right before he gives us a performance, right, Una?
I don't want to laugh.
Okay, all right, here we go. It is yet another beautiful performance from Una Rams. Take it away, baby.
Lovers and friends. Oh, here we go. in the night, I'm barely tired. I'm just like, getting your time, take all of mine, take. Talking to you like you read my mind lips. Locking you like we keep it diamonds. My girl is a snack and she gon' hate. I think I could do this every day. Well, keep your eyes on me, don't look away. I got all my feelings on display. I wouldn't have it any other way, my lady. If I could, I would do this on the lady. Don't be stingy with those pretty little pieces. You already know I don't want too many, my baby, 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 my baby. I swear I like your style. Got me talking crazy. I might take a while. Wanna save her, my baby. Dance with me like Beyonce. Keep it to myself like secrets, babe. Wanna stretch you out like Spanish, babe. POV, let's make it tape. Tell you I love the taste. I love the taste. I love the taste. When you're on my face, play no games. Need you, don't go in my head. Drive me crazy like Joker's face. I don't wanna wait. My baby, 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 my baby.
Hope you when it's cold, cuddle pack on now.
Oh no.
Streaming, streaming, baby.
Come on, gentlemen. How does it feel to be so talented? I love it. Well, now we need to wrap things up real quick. I want to know, what are we expecting from you in 2024, King?
2024 is gonna be star-studded, packed.
Oh.
More music.
Yes.
More vibe.
Come on.
More
Of everything.
Exactly.
Oh, exactly. I love that. But Una, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you. So those high notes. Okay, we see you.
That's
Thank you
Trump high.
That's right. We are having such a beautiful time this morning because it is your Feel Good Breakfast show after all. And you know that the time is not done just yet, which means we still got so much more in store. Make sure you stick around right here on S3.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Entering into the weekend, entering into Friday, and Friday always has something good to deliver. Oh, yes, it does.
Definitely, especially if it's a Black Friday. And Woolies Black Friday with new deals every single week. Now, are you in the market for a brand new bag? We have got the scoop for you. Woolworths is giving all of their customers 30% off on selected women's bags until the 19th of November. This is the perfect opportunity for you to get a new bag or two, or to spoil your wife, your partner, or your mom with a statement handbag from Woolies. Now, Raul, look at all of these beautiful bags. I don't even know where to begin.
I know, you look like you're in heaven right now. I can just see with a smile on your face. But I wanted to ask you, I'm not too familiar with handbags. Obviously, I'm always here to be educated. So what do you actually look for in a handbag? What are the sort of qualities that are standing out to look for?
For me, it's all about functionality. I really think you need to have a handbag for every occasion.
Yeah.
If I'm going out, I want something small and practical. This one's quite great because you can also add the sling and just sling it over. Oh, it hit my microphone. Sorry, soundies.
So this could be fully a part of your look.
Your hands are free if you're going to be shopping, if you're going to be out dancing. I've seen girls put the handbags on the floor and the jackets on the floor, and then they dance around it.
I've always
That's always tricky.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it's just about being practical. If you end up with a big handbag, they're fashionable and they're beautiful, but then everyone puts their stuff in your bag. So the smaller, the more practical.
Ah, okay. Now, when it comes to, obviously, bags, there's a lot that goes into it. What do you often have in your handbag? I know this is a dangerous question to ask a lady, because I know there's everything in here. Broken promises.
No. Those are the bags we leave at home. For me, it's all about this little acronym PMILK. So phone, money, ID, lip gloss, keys, or something for the lips, keys. So I never leave home without those 5 things.
Okay, very nice. And I'm sure that...
remember where to buy.
That's something I should actually just have in my pocket. So PMILK in my pocket. For you, though, is anything standing out right now? Because I know there's a lot of options.
I love all of these. For me, adding a pop of color to your outfit is always a lot of fun. I mean, look what I'm wearing today from Woolies. You can pair this with a cute pink bag. I also love a little bit of a sling. You can add this cream color. Really, a lot of the bags, anything kind of goes with this outfit.
That's a statement for sure. It looks absolutely good. Actually, any of these will look good on you. There's lots of choices, Mzansi, so get involved in this one. I love it.
Well, Woolies has a wide variety of handbags, from over-the-shoulder bags to envelope and tote bags, really something for every occasion. So use this opportunity and get 30% off selected women's bags until the 19th of November. This offer is available at Woolworths. You can shop it in-store, online, as well as on the Woolies app.
Now, don't forget your T's and C's do apply, so you can visit woolworths.co.za for more Black Friday deals through the weekend. So all I have to say to you is, happy shopping. Yes, and welcome back to the kitchen after all the spectacularness that's going on the show. It's time to fill those bellies up once again, and the magic of Golden Cloud merges with the sweet touch of bacon in the snowman cupcake recipe. Now, this fun-filled recipe is perfect for getting the kids involved, igniting their passion for baking, and also hopefully inspiring you to take part in this year's thrilling Golden Baker Search. Yes, the search is on. So let's dive into a snowy world of creativity and deliciousness. Now, myself and Zoe are ready to serve you. I know you're always a perfectionist now. You're almost like the new resident food stylist, to be honest with you.
I can't take that type of credit, but I like being creative, and it's always fun when you have fun products to work with. So we're going to make the cupcakes using our Golden Cloud. We're going for the cake mix vanilla flavor.
Yeah, boy.
There's so many flavors for you to choose from. We've got chocolate, we've got carrot cake, there's even a choc mint flavor, so you can really play around with any flavor for this recipe. We're going for vanilla. Everything you need is in one bag.
Literally everything in the box, and I'm just taking out the cake mix right now, as you can see. Obviously, let me just mention that there are 2 bags in here. You've obviously emptied out one of
Just make sure this is the cake mix and not the icing. This is the icing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, read the bags, guys. That will always help.
I've got the icing here, so we'll just add the icing to my... Read the bag.
That would have been very interesting,
Imagine
actually.
that.
Thank you so much for coming through. Okay, so
cake mixture.
Cake mix, guys,
There we
goes in
go.
there, all right? So let's make sure you check out the bag and you read that. But also, a great reminder to you, because the Golden Cloud Vanilla Cake Mix is incredible. It's versatile and it takes only 30 minutes to bake with the simple addition of 3 ingredients. We're talking about eggs, which we've got here, and then we've got oil as well, and then water, which can have the perfect homemade vanilla sponge, just like Mom bakes. And South Africa's most loved marshmallows have inspired creative family fun and special moments for decades. Now, from braaiing and baking to toasting and topping, the soft and fluffy marshmallows also add joy and flavor to every occasion. And I know I jumped the gun on the marshmallows, but I'm just too excited, and we will dive into that. But let's add those 3 ingredients that we just spoke about right now, which is so simple. Everything that you should have in your pantry and in the tap. It's water, oil, eggs going into this dry mix, adding the oil right now, and then the water will go in. And then you kind of just fold it together and make the magic happen.
Fantastic.
So you've already head started your side, right?
We're going for extra icing here. So I'm making some icing. We didn't use the one from the baggie, but the one from the baggie is also perfect. Just follow the instructions on the box in terms of quantities. We're going to add a little bit of vanilla essence. I'm already putting the butters in here, just to get it nice and creamed. We've got our icing sugar, and I'm going to just add a teeny tiny dash of milk.
And it's already starting to come together.
It is
the fact that you just use that much butter just gets me excited. More butter, more better.
Butter icing, yeah. So we want to get it nice and creamy. I'm going to intensify. We're just going to add a little pinch of salt just to neutralize and balance the flavors. And look at that. We've got a beautiful icing that we're going to add into a piping bag, and now we're going to have a lot of fun. So we have already got 2 iced cupcakes here. We've got some marshmallows that we're going to play with, and then Raul, you can come and join me here. That will go into the oven, and we will have a beautiful little cupcakes coming out.
Nice. Can I just talk about one thing? Look how easily this mixed together. I literally did about like 8 rotations, didn't have to put too much work into it, and you get such a beautiful, consistent mix, which is going to make those fluffy cupcakes just come to life. So I need to pay attention here, because this is where the real fun and creativity starts to happen.
Yeah, so I just made the little eyes on my little snowman.
Okay.
The little snowman's going to have a little nose. We're going to add a little mouth as well. Just a little orange nose.
Notice how everything goes quiet when you're concentrating?
I know. And then I'm going to give him a little red mouth, or actually, let's give him the red button. So obviously play around with this one. We are using marshmallows. I'm going to add the buttons while I wait for the black icing.
I've got the black back here for you.
Fantastic. And then we're going to little buttons for our snowman.
Right, I'll grab one and I'll just do my buttons on the other part while I come back to
I'm going to add the little mouth, and you see, you can just get the kids involved. This is so much fun.
And I can just literally picture kids having so much fun with this one. It doesn't always have to be perfect, but it's always going to be a memory when you're involving your kids in the kitchen, really inspiring them to do some fun activities like this. And it's where like arts, crafts, creativity, and good food come together, and it's the perfect fusion. Oh, look at that.
So we've got
really
the little pretzel sticks, and we're just going to squeeze it in there for arms.
Unfair. You made a little smiling mouth as well. Well, I need to do that too.
Go for it.
Give him some emotion
and
on my one.
And just use another bit of icing just at the top to, like it acts as glue, just to stick the head on.
Ah, so your head doesn't pop off with all the excitement happening around.
And then I want my little guy to wear a hat, so I'm going to use some of the Beacon All Sorts licorice.
All right, so just a little bit of this with some glue, you said, right?
There we go.
Could have used the icing.
How cute!
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll add some for you. There we go.
Voila. All right, I've got my body. I don't have the arms yet, but oh no, we almost lost one. I'm gonna pop it over there. Voila, and then
just let the icing dry a little before you add the hat.
So maybe a good idea to do this before you pop it on.
It's okay.
Because otherwise you'll struggle like I am. But we've got one arm. We just need one more. Come on, come to the party. And,
there we go. Well, listen, if you love this recipe, you can head on over to our website, expressoshow.com. Yes. We've got the full recipe for you, but how adorable are our little snowman cupcakes?
I love it. The hat is a winner for me. Well played there. Mine is just slightly melting.
We can add one.
But I think that's very fitting for like a snowman in South Africa. Yeah. It kind of does melt with all the beautiful African sun that we get here. and just capping things off there, popping the final touches on. But again, in Mzansi, this is what it's all about. The search is on. Can you become a golden baker? Can you have a jaw in the kitchen and make some memories while you're at it? And can you be as creative as Zoe and I? I definitely think you can, although this is quite a worthy... Come on, man, stand still. Get your composure right, bro.
There we go.
And live TV. Come on. Core engaged. There we go.
Fantastic.
Nice stuff. Well
there
done.
we go.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Simple as that.
Easy does it. We know there is nowhere more festive than the Expresso kitchen this season, because you could be baking your way to 50,000 Rand in cash as part of the Golden Baker Search 2023 edition. Very proudly brought to you by the amazing Golden Cloud and Beacon.
5 lucky finalists will be chosen to compete live in 3 rounds of the most festive bake-offs for that grand prize of 50,000 Rand.
Yeah,
that's the final step. Right. Now to enter, it's really simple. Just reply to the competition post on Expresso's social pages and make sure you include a picture and a description of your most outrageously festive bake.
Include the Golden Cloud and Beacon products that you've used in your amazing bake in the picture. And that all-important hashtag Golden Baker Search 2023. You can also enter via WhatsApp. You can send your pic through to 079 378 9769.
There are also weekly hampers to be won. Plus, the finalists stand a chance of winning prizes sponsored by DeLonghi. Now, don't forget the competition closes on the 20th of December. And your T's and C's do apply.
No! Oh, magnifique! Well done!
That is beautiful.
Quality, man.
The secret is in the softness.
Whoa. Oh, loving Friday, loving everything that's getting me excited for the weekend too, and especially right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now, more exciting things to look forward to. Of course, we're having a beautiful chat with Miss Universe, which is happening on S3. Yes, the Miss Universe competition is going down, and there's lots to look forward to. So we're going to dive into that conversation, and then, of course, diving into making someone a winner right here. It's time to spin and win. Good luck. Don't go anywhere. See you after this. Come on.
Holiday heartburn? Well, find the fix with citrus soda this festive season.
Stand a chance to win 5,000 Rand cash prizes each week when you answer our weekly questions on Expresso's Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, or Instagram with hashtag #CitroSoda.
Let's keep indigestion away and enjoy heartburn-free holidays. T's and C's obviously apply. Come and join the fun.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi. Welcome back. It's your feel-good breakfast show, and this show has been on the road, but it's time for you to once again brace yourself. Why? Because it's the weekend, and that's where you could uncover 25 million reasons to be richer. Yes, you can play the Powerball and Powerball Plus today for 25 million rand in total estimated jackpots. That is huge. Now, how do you do it? You can play either the Powerball for an estimated 8 million rand or the Powerball Plus, which is going for an estimated 17 million rand. But as always, why not just play both for doubling your chances, right? And that's of being Mzansi's next jackpot millionaire. Now, you can buy your tickets in store on the nationallottery.co.za website, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120 *7529 hash, and then all your USSDs will appear. Now, we have all these details on our social media channels, so you can go check them out and start picking your lucky numbers and hopefully be a winner. Share it with me, and we can all celebrate together.
Do I need my comms? It is, of course, yet another beautiful morning coming to you live right here from Johannesburg in the name of making sure that you get your feel-good breakfast show helping that you deserve. And of course, you know, on S3, we only ever open up to some of the best content. And this is why the 72nd Miss Universe pageant is going to be taking place right here come the 19th of November at 3 a.m. And there will be a rebroadcast later that night at 9 p.m. It is something to get super excited about because, of course, we have somebody who is actually representing us there. Yeah, Governor. She's going to fly the SA flag high, and I'm so looking forward to it because I believe that she has got what it takes. But this is why we are actually chatting to the man in charge. I need to just make sure I look fine and I am well behaved because the boss is in the building. We're talking to David Makoviane. He is the head of platforms as well as the acting channel head of S3. David, how are you today?
I'm fine, Zanele. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here as well. Must I call you Mr. David because you're my boss?
No, David.
Okay,
please.
David. Okay.
There's no boss here.
David, tell us.
I'm your guest.
You're my guest, indeed,
Yes.
actually. Thank you, boss. Now, listen, when we talk about this beautiful thing that's going to be happening, talk to us about the fact that this is such a great thing in terms of the partnership between Miss Universe and S3.
I think it is great. We are the official partner.
Yeah.
As you know, we broadcast Miss South Africa earlier this year. So this is just now follow on because we then move from South Africa to Miss Universe.
Yes.
And we're glad that we've got this full partnership that we hope to continue with. And it's just in the strategy of bringing the best content, whether local or international, to South Africans and for free.
And I love it, boss, because when we look at the fact that it is an international pageant, one that not everyone has access to, we say thank you for your work. You guys are leadership. But of course, you also do what we love, which is getting behind all of the local content. And I want to ask you, in terms of making sure that all of the viewers are actually engaged when come time for us to get into Miss Universe, how is S3 doing that?
So, I mean, we've already started with social media. Obviously, this is part of it as well, saying, you know, there's Brianna Govender, please, let's support her.
Yeah.
The other thing that we are saying is if you go onto the website, you need to vote for her so that you can actually increase the chances of her winning and getting into the next stage. We are going to broadcast it live at 3 o'clock, as you said, a.m. on the 19th, because of the time difference. We then are going to ensure that if you miss it, you can then watch the repeat at 8 o'clock. And we'll make sure that we also have follow-up.
Yeah.
You would have seen the support that we've had for Zozi Bini after she's won. We'll continue doing that as a public broadcaster, also as the SABC. So even if you win, it doesn't end there because there's a lot of work, advocacy work, there's a lot of work that Miss Universe needs to do, Miss South Africa needs to do. And, you know, who better to be there to make sure that they can interact with the public, ensure that the work that they do can be seen by the public. So S3 will continue doing that and following them wherever they are, whether local or international.
I love that. And when we talk about the fact that, you know, as SABC and as S3, it's all about getting behind that local content. What way do you believe that this is exactly doing that and making sure that absolutely everyone is able to be exposed to it as well?
Yes, so, I mean, we follow local content. We follow our national teams, our national asset. You would have known we've got cricket right now on S3. It's a pity that
I was going to say.
but we still have cricket. And I mean, this weekend is going to be a great weekend.
Yes.
Because we will make sure that the cricket comes on the 19th, the final. But we've got also Miss Universe. We also have, just to talk about the Summers.
Yes.
Live Saturday night.
Yes.
Also on SABC One. So in terms of local content, that's what we are about. Yeah. We are about reflecting not only ordinary citizens, ordinary people, also talking about their stories, whether it's through Kumbuleka or documentaries and dramas. But, you know, we also about celebrating successes. So this year with Miss Universe is about, you know, putting the flag up, but also following the stories of our heroes and heroines. You know, the great achievers as well, that South Africans look up to, are inspired by, and I aspire to be like. So, you know, any, you know, young girl who's in a rural area can also aspire and watch Brianne and say, one day, I also want to be Miss Universe.
100%.
And that's the whole point, you know, it's about saying you also matter and you are also reflected on the public broadcaster.
Exactly, David. And also my biggest thing as was the fact that everyone else, they can all try, but they don't have what the SABC has.
Oh, no.
Which is access to the public.
No, we've got access to the public, but also because for so many years, we've been engaging with the public in terms of the stories and so on. Authenticity is what we bring. Credibility is what we bring. So we really believe we are rooted. And I think a whole lot of other people are just trying to do what we are doing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Leadership. This is what I said. And also, David, I'm giving you a raise. You're doing such a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And leave? No leave?
No, not leave. We have to work,
okay.
David,
All
please.
right.
It is one of the most beautiful things to see that we are, in fact, getting to do such a great thing, which is getting behind Bryony Govender. She's going to be representing us in the beautiful 72nd Miss Universe, which you can catch on S3, 19 November, 3 a.m., and later on that night at 9 p.m. Right about now, though, I'm curious to see what's happening in Cape Town.
Zanele, well, listen, looking at your beautiful outfit, it's just giving me complete tropical and holiday vibes. Now, picture this. You're soaking up the sun in a lush garden or a relaxing beach picnic, where to top it all off, where you get served with a refreshing 100% goodness of Crush. Now, doesn't that sound better? Now, how about putting this perfect scenario to a task with an alfresco mocktail cocktail challenge between myself and Ryle? You did beat me earlier today. Let's see if that winning streak continues.
I can feel the revenge energy coming through here, but this is getting me excited. I love the ingredients that we're using. I love the fact that we get to crush it as well. So this is perfect for the weekend and for the summer feels coming through.
Oh, well, listen, Crush Nectar introduces orange, guava, apple, and mango flavors across its 500 ml, 1.5 litre, and 3 litre offerings, making sure there is a perfect size for every occasion, including the one we are about to take on now. Now, this diverse range is set to redefine your beverage experience and become your go-to choice for refreshing goodness for any occasion. So are you ready to go head to head? We're going to get about 2 minutes to make our ideal cocktail.
2 minutes? Whoa, okay. We got to move fast. Okay. I got you.
Are you ready?
You ready? Let's call a time in. 2, 1, let's go.
What flavors are you going to go for? I think I'm going to try the mango.
I think I'm going to try do like a spicy, orangey kind of a vibe, like cinnamon notes, make it warm, make it honeyish.
Do you want ice?
Yes, please. Let me grab some of that.
I'll leave you some ice.
Thank you so much.
Being gentle here. Here.
Okay, so I see that along with our traditional flavors, there's something new here that we get to work with as well. We've got some new flavors, especially when we're talking about these ones on the left here. I just want to check out what this is. So we've got our apple.
Oh, they want us to use the white labels.
Yeah.
Okay, I've raised the wrong mango.
What's the pink one? It is, ooh, guava. I can make this work.
Apologies, I'm using the 40% fruit nectar blend.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, we are going for all the tropical flavors. Blooper moment on my end.
All good, because of course we are feeling like we're in the tropics. We're in this new Nature Boy kitchen over here, which I'm absolutely loving right now.
Maybe a little bit of passion fruit. We're gonna go for all the tropical flavors.
Nice.
We've got about a minute left.
Okay.
And then let's get a squeeze of lime in there.
How do you take a piece of cinnamon? This is so hard. I've never seen it.
Maybe use it for serving.
In this form.
That's in its original form.
Is it? I'm gonna try it anyway. Why not? Just a little dash. See how it goes. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna blend mine up.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds.
Makes a lot of noise because of the ice.
All right. Zesty. I think I am. Just add some of this.
Okay, how much time do we have left?
20 seconds. What? All right. I need to get my blend on. It's time to make this perfect. 15. What? Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Blend, 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 blend. Oh, yes.
I just want to add that.
Voila! I think I just got it in time.
There we go.
Oh, yours looks good. Oh, well played. I see what you did there.
Tropical flavors.
Nice little crystallization in the room, but I gotta say, just making this is making me feel like I'm in the tropics. The ingredients, the flavors, everything about it, I'm absolutely here for it.
So you use the 20% fruit nectar blend of the guava.
Yeah, I got the guava in there just to give it some of that pink feels as well. What did you use?
I went for the mango.
Oh, well played. That's a bit of a fruit blend there as well. I love the fact that these are great to be able to mix in with these mocktails. So I think what we should maybe do is switch our glasses and taste and see what we think. Or should we bring a judge in here for this one?
Let's bring a judge in.
Okay, all
What kind
right.
of straw would you like?
Oh, let's bring in this beautiful judge. Let's see what he thinks.
Which one do you want?
I'll have the stripy one.
Okay.
Voila,
So, Lucy, while you come in here and taste, and I'll tell you
deliberate.
that you can take part in the vibrant conversation on the Clover Crush social media pages. And when you have a moment, don't forget to crush your day. Lucian, who's crushing this challenge?
This is so nice. I'm actually.
He's still drinking.
I'm still drinking.
Okay. I went for a tropical feel.
It's so good.
Mango,
around.
passion
Don't look,
fruit,
don't look, don't look at
lemon,
him.
lime. Did he mix bacon in there?
I can't even. There's a lot of thick pieces in here.
It's like a mocktail smoothie.
Yes or no?
Zoe. 100% Zoe.
Well played, Zoe. Well played.
I'm chewing yours.
Nicely. It's that authentic pulpiness, you know?
It is authentic. Well, listen, we hope you enjoyed this challenge, and hopefully you challenge yourself to create your own mocktail.
Okay, now you're going to make one for us now. What do you think?
From the freshest fruit full of vitamins. Crush it real good. Clover Crush, your daily goodness. Also in delicious new nectar.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, it's been a jam-packed show. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And as the holiday and gifting season draws near, we aren't excited. We are super excited, in fact, to present exceptional beauty gifting ideas from Woolworths Beauty, carefully curated products that reflects Woolworths' commitment to quality, innovation and sustainability. And here to introduce us to the world of joy with a selection of W Beauty gifts is Woolworths' Beauty Marketing Manager, Mateboho. So great to have you here.
Hi, Zoe. Good to be back.
It's always so great to share a screen with you, but now we get to talk beauty products. Yes. This is so exciting. What do you say? What is it about beauty products that's such a great gifting idea, especially given this time of the year?
So, you know, the year has been quite rather long.
It's been a year.
It's been a year and a half. So this is now the time where we simmer things down a bit, just get into that relaxation mode and take care of ourselves. You know, the self-love, the self-care and all of that. But it doesn't end there. We also need to take care of our loved ones, our friends, our family as well. And we have literally everything that you need in this season. So W Beauty, here we are.
Well, here we are. Let's unpack some of these incredible gifts that you've brought along, because I know that W Beauty is a brand committed to bringing us quality and also locally produced beauty products. So what have we got here that's part of the beauty selection?
So we have quite a vast of variety. I'm talking Simply Florals, which is giving luxury, you know. It's beautiful, very affordable, and also it speaks to how, you know, the ingredients are 80% natural ingredients. They are locally sourced, ethically sourced, and also very much friendly to the planet. So I've got the kitty stuff, and I mean, kitties love gifts. What is Christmas without kitties gifts? So we've got Barbie here, which is one of my, you know, I've got a daughter, so this speaks to the girls.
So what is included in this gift pack? So inside you get your free plastic-free packaging,
Yes.
you get your bubble bath, and is that the game that's included?
Yes, that is the game that is included inside. And what's a toy? Yeah, so it makes really bathing quite a special treat, and you know, the kiddies really, really love these. We've got bath bombs as well, and we've got Paw Patrol for the boys.
Paw Patrol, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is in here, Frozen is also in here. And the bath bombs, I feel that they're very special, because as you throw it into the tub, suddenly magic happens. It smells so good.
These are unicorn egg bath bombs.
I love, 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 love
those. Open it to see what they look
Yeah,
like.
sure.
Because when you open it, it looks like a carton of eggs.
Right.
And it's the most beautiful little bath bombs. So I'm assuming when you dip this in the water, it just pinks, purples and blues will be exploding.
It's an explosion of color.
How fun.
And beautiful scents come through from there as well. And then when it comes to us, when it comes to our self-care, we've got our bath sauce from Simply Florals, and we've got our bath foam as well. And in terms of fragrances, I love the Hot Light. Hot Light is one of those girls for me. It's beautiful, it's very soft. And I mean, it's the summer season, so it's quite hot. So when you've got it on, you smell absolutely fresh. It's giving luxury at a budget. So then, of course, we have to take care of our hands. So we've got those beautiful, lovely hand creams. So you can pop it quickly in your handbag, on the move, on the go, and just keep your hands very, hydrated. And, you know, so I really love it. We've got quite a nice range. Any color or any flavor that you like, you'll definitely find it in there.
There's the self-pampering. There's something for the house, you know, beautiful scented candles, the diffuser is there. I love this. Now, I also know that Woolies is doing a special. You can buy 2, get 25% off on selected beauty products. These are the products that we are talking about, right? When we say beauty products. And there's also something for the men. So there really is something for the whole family.
Definitely.
Well, Matt, it's so great having you here. Thank you for joining us. And if you want to unwrap your festive spirit with Woolworths Beauty, spoil the ones you love with gifts that will linger for longer. You can shop W Beauty exclusively at Woolworths. Plus, it's Woolies Black Friday. Buy any 2 selected beauty products and get 25% off. This offer is valid until the 27th of November. Shop it in store. You can shop it online as well as on the app. There are T's and C's that can be found on, in fact, the T's and C's can be found on woolworths.co.za. Happy shopping.
Big hits and big wins are coming your way this Cricket World Cup. Bet 50 Rand or more on any game at World Sports Betting and you could win your share of over 3 million Rand with our instant scratch and win promotion. Watch all 48 games live on WSB TV and bet on hundreds of markets, including match winner, batsman runs, next wicket, and so much more. Don't miss a single ball. World Sports Betting. Cricket at its best.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And it's time to make someone feel even better than good. They're going to feel the best. Yes, bring it on. And of course, life is an unpredictable journey. But today you have the chance to take control and spin the wheel of destiny with World Sports Betting. Now, I'm going to say hello to Maggie Miley. Hello, are you there? Are you on the line? How are you feeling?
I'm good, and how are you?
I'm fantastic.
Good.
I'm fantastic. I'm very excited. Now, I'm just going to run through this quickly. We obviously asked you to tell us how, if you had owned a racehorse, what would you name it and why? And you answered with the following. You said Paris, because it's my favorite city. It will definitely be beautiful and attractive like the city, and it will bring great memories for me. And you used that hashtag World Sports Betting. So congratulations. This is your moment. Are you ready to spin? And what I'm going to do is actually invite Zoe through here to do the spin for you because she is like a good luck charm and a half. So she's going to be doing the spinning. You're going to ask her if you want a hard or a soft spin. Maggie?
Soft spin, please.
Okay, are you ready? When I count 3, 2, 1, you're going to shout spin, all right? 3, 2, 1.
Spin!
Yes, all right. Sending positive energy Maggie's way. I'm hoping it's going to be something big. Make it big. Come on, come on. 2,000! Hey! All right, officially, congratulations. And of course, I've got one more question for you. Are you a World Sports Betting account holder?
Yes.
Yes! Okay, perfect stuff. Now, that means that World Sports Betting are going to be matching your winnings with online World Sports Betting vouchers. So congratulations, Maggie. What are you going to do with all this cash?
I'm going to pamper myself. I'm going to the shopping mall.
Woo! Yes, spoil yourself, Maggie. You deserve it and make it a beautiful weekend. And of course, don't forget, World Sports Betting is opening the door for one fortunate viewer to spin for victory on Expresso every Friday morning over the coming week. So to secure your chance at next Friday's spin on the 24th of November, head over to our competition post on the Facebook, Instagram, and X pages and tell us in which country did boxing originate. And don't forget to include the hashtag World Sports Betting. And the competition closes at midday, Monday, the 20th of November. T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. This could be you. What are you waiting for? Get involved. Come on, doubles.
24. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready to dance into the weekend, honey. And this is why we have absolute superstars behind me from Dance Culture Studios. They're getting us ready 100% the way we deserve right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We will see you again on Monday, 6 a.m. Do not be late. But for now, Mr. DJ, hit the music. Some superstars need to get dancing, baby.
DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request line.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's get it on. Y'all make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all make me go all up. Y'all make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all make me lose my cool. I work more my to wear things on the hit show. They call me the mighty rule. How you living? It's real deep, y'all. I want to answer my guest the real question. What do you do? Look at you. Back, we gon' clap back. We gon' clap back. We gon' clap back. Tell me what? Back, we gon' clap back. We gon' clap back. We gon' clap back. Tell me what? Back, we gon' clap back. We gon' clap back. We gon' clap back. Tell me what? Back, we gon' clap back. We gon' clap back. We gon' let's get it on.
Another feel-good production.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Well done, guys. Woo. Well done, guys. You guys. Let's take a photo of my babies. You guys are such superstars. Oh, my word.